Well, I sure am quiet. Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome. Oh my god, that is loud. That is loud. Welcome to another live stream. I do for this live stream. It, it's literally one single thing. It's like very simple. There we go. Alright, guys. So I was making this like whole entrance thingy, right? Oh wait, let me turn chat on. This whole entrance thingy. I am going to put some signs here in the future. I just don't have it actually. What the hell happened here? Okay, bro, this is pretty corrupted. This is pretty corrupted, honestly. This was meant to be like this. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's really lagging right now. Why can't I input anything? Why stop? It's not funny. It's why is it so laggy? It's so immensely laggy right now. It may not be laggy for you, but it is laggy for me. All right, you go up here. Oh wait. Okay, thank goodness it's saved. Like I was like finding where did it go? But thank goodness it's here. It is here. All right. Let's make the whole ordeal thingy. Um. So, what type of blocks should we use? All right. Yeah, I had the kill brick blocks. Where are the kill brick blocks? Kill brick blocks. I said krill brick blocks. What am I saying? This was a this definitely looks like Kidbit blocks if I do the correct colors. Like if I do black and then this time gray. Oh wait, no, that's inverted. If I do black and then gray. Yeah, that was the Kidbit. Those are the Kidbits. All right. So this is definitely non-collidable. We're just gonna paste this into the ground over here. We're just gonna rotate, like make a bunch of these. All right. And then we're just gonna make a sign. Let's see how this looks first. Alright, so we can basically see up to the height of that. So let's just go over here and let's just add this thing right here. We're gonna put this kind of in the back, you know. We're gonna extend this. We're gonna rotate this a little bit. Make this black. And then we just put this up here. We just extend this with more. Alright, and then we add some text. And then now we select all of this text. make it a little bit smaller. Rotate this. I guess we should make it a little bit more smaller. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright. It's like, yeah, I think this is a pretty good gate. Alright, so we'll just add a teleport here. If you go into this, there will be a teleport center. Target group ID 3. And then we're just gonna stretch this up. You need to jump into this so that you get teleported to the alright. Oh wait, you still alright, yeah, we are done with robot as you can see. This is extreme. That this is like to beat floor one, you at least have to have one extreme demon difficulty completion under your belt. Wait, can this? Yeah, alright. I just said Candice. Alright. Don't ask who's Candice, or else I will have to reply with the most devious thing. No. Alright. And then you can go into the room of void. That's floor one difficulty, right? And I'm just gonna add some artwork over here, and then exit. You come back. You can come back here, and then it's just a normal hobby, the normal level. It's literally 100 by 100, so you have to ascend 100 blocks. So already floor two is floor two is insanely difficult. So I added a corner flip. You can corner flip, and then you have to go into these gaps. I cannot do that because I'm too horrible bad at the game to do those. Um, yeah. So I kind of like how I can corner flip. Alright, I kind of like that. Yeah, it's literally just me complimenting my idea. So basically, this jump right here is horrible. Though those mini spikes are fake spikes, by the way. I just did that jump. That was insane. That jump is incredibly RNG. It's not even RNG. You just have to time it right. Why have I zoomed in? Yeah, it takes a couple attempts to you know master it. It's a pretty difficult jump. It's like the first like very difficult top one type of jump in the entire tower because I do have a lot of spike clipping as you can see over here. So we are going to go into the next section right here. Let's take one of these blocks. Are these no, show me the grid. Alright, I'll just take this block and I'll just add it like over here. Alright, we're gonna make a wall. Oops. Hello. Let me see the chat. Hello, Joyce Amargas. I21Q. Are these? Oh wait, I just selected the block. That's pretty neat. What are those? Oh, those are the chain buttons. You can select like I at first I need to yeah first I need to select these. Oh wait. All right, let's just do this. All right. So if I press this button right here, then if I select it, it will basically add like a model, and then if I break it, I can individually select the parts. You can disable this as well. All right. So after making this, I guess you should do a bit more, you know, beam to get the hang of it. Let's just add a spike because we love spike clipping. All right, so floor two is looking pretty nice right now. Let's just add a bit of a ceiling up there. We're just gonna take these 5 blocks. All right, so that's the first section done. So now let's just be a little bit more evil right here. Let's just add this one. Let's just do this because there's no way that they have an idea of what where to go. I almost just did that jump. Let me just add another start position because holy hell, I think it's time to delete this song part. You know what? Just bring it back. I'll just move this over here. Just to save objects. I'm not really good at spike clipping, but I kind of get the gist of it. Why am I? Why was I at the entrance? I am so bad, bro. This is probably extremely sad to watch, bro. Alright. Oh my god. You know what? I'm not dealing with that anymore. Nope, that doesn't work. That works. Alright. And then you just have to drop down here. And then oh wait, I could do something. Another mischievous thing. I could add a block here. But you would just think, oh wait, you could just walk over to this block here just to skip that jump. Well, that's not what's going to happen. Oh, but you can just skip that spike clip. Okay, that's way too far of a jump. Let's just do that. Is that jump even possible? It looks possible to me. Oh yeah, it is. It's a pretty long jump. Alright. So to prevent that, I'm going to... Oh my god. I am going to add these blocks over here. And they... Oh boy. They're gonna have a spike on top of them. And this is how you prevent people from skipping sections. I mean, you could skip this spike clip, but who cares if you can skip that spike clip? It's not that hard of a part. Anyways, it could be a pretty hard jump if you were to Tower Edition. Yeah, this is. Are you familiar with Citadel of Void? Okay, that's a pretty bad jump. Are you familiar with Citadel of Void? What should I add? I mean, I know I can add ladders. by using one stud ladder by using these blocks. You know, let's make it a more lighter color. Um, make these. I did not mean to copy. Make these possible. I did not mean to copy that. But that's not that bad of a job. Its skill is. It's, I just said its skill is. Alright, bro. No, wait. Why add that? Why dare add that? No, I'm not adding that. Or do we just prevent? I'll add that. You know what? I'll just make sure you can't actually choose this. Yeah, there we go. Now that's out of the way. We can peacefully make the gameplay over here. We still can't. You know why? We have to do this. We have to implement literally everything we have to do just so that people don't skip this entire section. Because it's annoying when people skip crap. I selected two blocks. Why? Keep one there. Keep this one here. Alright, I gotta fix it. It's annoying when people like to skip stuff. So let's just prevent that for a bit, alright? Alright. I just landed perfectly. That was satisfying. Right. Land, it's not even possible. Maybe I'll just make it a tad bit easier. Alright. So you basically land over here, and then you just have to make this easy jump. Alright. It's not that hard. Oh, I did that. Oh wait, that's gonna be hard if I add a editor. Okay, you can I can look at your levels as well. You can try your best to make a rated level. I mean, you'll get better over the years or over the months because people are getting good at creating nowadays. I'm still not that good, but this is probably one of my best levels ever, and it's pretty basic. But this level is going to be over 3 hours long, so this is like I don't know, like 5% of the level. Yeah, look at how much gameplay you. Yeah, you can verify it. This level is probably humanly impossible. Like this first floor is already done. Just to beat the first floor, you have to have an extreme demon platformer under your belt. Because if you haven't beaten an extreme demon platformer, then you're already dead on the first floor. All right. There are 22 floors of pure hell. Floor 1 is one of the easier floors, by the way. Just like to point that out. It starts to get difficult after floor 5. Because floor 5 is where you have to speed run. I mean, floor 3, there's also a speed run on floor 3. Oh my god, the game lagged. Alright. Okay. The game is lagged. Let's make this a spike clip, shall we? What else can we add? I mean, this section should be a little bit easier considering that it's over. Hello. Considering that it's over these spikes right here. But that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Alright. What about a spike clip editor? Did I just think of the worst thing possible? Let's just make it that because it's gonna be way too hard if I just do what I want to do. This is peak gameplay right here. Like even to beat like this citadel, even to have a chance at beating this citadel, you have to master spike clipping. I'll just show. Let's just go from the beginning. Let's save and play, shall we? There's 25,000 objects already. Alright, this is where you start. Alright. It's not like you stand a chance, but good luck. Citadel of Void. You can go into the Room of Void. What you are about to attempt is one of the hardest platformers in the history of 3D. So give up now. Don't do this. Also, by the way, here are all the floors. As you can see, there's the floor 1 purple one, and then floor 2 the green one. There are 22 floors of absolute hell. The hardest floors are 5, 8, the pink one. 5 is the blue one right here. 8 is the pink one. 9, and then 9 the red one, and then 10 the gray one, and then we have blue in this half, the first blue in this half. After the really big floor 15, and then there's floor 21. Floor 21 is absolute hell. It's the hardest floor in this entire citadel. And this last floor, where 422, the rainbow floor, is the second hardest in the tower. Floor 1, I mean, this is the difficulty chart. It's not in geometry dash, but it's in blocks. An extreme demon is like probably the white one, catastrophic. An extreme demon is probably catastrophic. So floor 1 is already harder than the extreme demon. And then there's gonna be some artwork here. And then you can exit here. And then there's the hobby because I cannot do this hobby because it's way too difficult. I'll add a skip intro option because you are going to be dying a lot. But I'll just add a checkpoint once you get to the citadel. This is gonna take. Alright. I'm gonna say this was gonna take a long time because last time I tried pressing the editor button, it kinda ruined the entire thing though. So let's just add a checkpoint. Let's just hide this. So when you do the intro, I can only, but I know how this is gonna work, so I'm not going to playtest that right now. Let's just start making the gameplay already. Alright, so once you get there, you can go there. So let's just take this. No, let's just copy that. Let's move this. No, why did it select that? You're going to be Yatagarasu as your first extreme demon. Well, good luck, because I don't know if that's even possible. What's your hardest currently? Hello, Zach, the mother freaking spoon. Yes, I know you are, Zach. Okay, bro. Alright, did I have. Let me just give you some tips on what should be your next easy demon. I forgot all the easy demons in this game because I haven't played Geometry Dash in over a month. I'll just look at it after in the maybe later. I'll just look at the demons. I don't think he's jumping from deadlock. I think he's gonna work his way to Yatagarasu. Okay, you did beat a lot of easy. Um, beat. Have you beaten medium demons? I am currently working to beat a hard demon. I'm really not that good, but I'm very good at platformer. I'm way better at platformer than any other thing. Like I've beaten two platformer hard demons, but I haven't. But I've only beaten seven medium demons in normal mode. I'm not going to beat. I want to be the guy. I hate that level. I'm never going to beat it. Let's make some interesting jumps. All right. These jumps are gonna be awful. Is that even possible? I don't know. I think I have to shorten it a little bit. No, that's very easy. Let's just add that, and then it's like 10 times harder. Oh my god, that is scary. That is a scary jump. Like especially when you're like 5 minutes in. I mean, if you're 5 minutes in, it's really not that a lot. But come on, this gameplay is horrible. Like you really expect yourself to call this unfailable. Okay, bro, why am I doing this? Should I add a new checkpoint, guys? I'm not adding checkpoints to this crap. There's going to be no checkpoints in this level, alright? No checkpoints. And I keep my word. No checkpoints. Unless the floor in the original Citadel Void has checkpoints. Alright, this jump is actually low-key scary. This jump is very difficult. I'm just gonna... You know what? This is what I'm gonna do to spike the difficulty. Alright. Yep, that is, oh my god. Alright, this is what floor 2 is looking like right now. It's like not entirely fair, but we are almost a quarter of the way there, so just bear with me, alright? Let's just add this right here. Like that's not gonna be doing anything much, but it's just gonna be the next where the next section is gonna be, alright. What am I doing? Alright, so we are almost We are very close to a quarter. Do you know the Beano's FE2 map? No, I do not. No, not right now. Okay, yeah, these are some extremely difficult jumps. We're just gonna move on by that. I'm gonna start. When do I start using orbs? Because I haven't used a single orb except this one toggle orb right here. I haven't used a single gameplay orb in this entire tower, and it's already like extreme demon difficulty. Is that cooked? Is that how difficult the raw gameplay of the tower is? Possibly, because I don't because 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 I've add this here. We're just gonna do that. I will do that later. Other floors in wall walks, but not right now. Not right now. Yeah. Okay. These are very easy. These are very easy. So time. Oh my god! I just. Oh my. All right. I just kind of spiked the difficulty up. Like you kind of have to be careful or else you die. Let's just bring these up by a little bit. Yeah. You actually have to be careful. You have to jump before you move. That's how bad this part is. Why am I zoomed in always? Yeah, that's that section done. And oh boy, that is a horrible section. Um, what do I do now? I don't know. I don't know what do I do. I'm just looking at this first floor. Not right now, bro. I'm doing something else. Can't you see? So let's just make this a few long jumps until the next section. Instead long jump easy, probably. Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I think it's that one's impossible, the one I just made. Okay, bro, I'm tired of doing this part. It's getting repetitive. Okay, yeah, that's impossible. That is barely possible. Do you have to do a coyote jump? I think you have to do a coyote timing. It's so close, bro. It's so close. Oh my god, it's not possible. It sadly is not possible. So I'm just gonna have to do that. Then maybe it's possible. Stop. Why does that button exist? Yes, it's possible. How long does that jump anyways? That is probably the longest jump I can make. Um, how about doing that? Why does that button exist? Wait, is it? It hasn't gotten impossible. No, it doesn't. Yo, we are going to be buffing this as much as we can, bro. I think that's impossible. What am I even dying to? Oh, Oh my god, that was lucky. I don't think this part is possible. Did I just do this part? That was also lucky. Yeah, this part is impossible, so we didn't do that. And boom, that is the longest jump you can make in Java Clash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 blocks. That may be 8.49 blocks in precisely. That is insane. Let's get to the next part. Alright, so let's just spike. Let's put a spike over here because why not? Spikes are the best because they are running. Woohoo! I think this tower is going to be actually impossible just because there aren't going to be any checkpoints. Is it because of that? I think it's because of that there aren't any checkpoints. It's gonna be impossible. Did I make it too hard? Maybe because this is going to be the most. Yeah, and there are spikes everywhere, bro. Spikes everywhere. You can literally die at any point and lose everything. Like if you die on first, you come back here. You do everything all over again. All of this extreme demon gameplay, the grandpa demon gameplay. You know what? Let's make. I'm kind of thinking of adding checkpoints. You know what? Because this is way too cruel. Um, let's add that. That is horrible. That is horrible. That is a spike clip. It's a spike. What did I just do? What? I just did that first try. What? What the hell? Bro, I just dropped it. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was way too far away from the spike, but I literally landed directly here. Nah, bro, that's way too hard. That is literally just luck. That is literally just luck. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna instead. I'm instead going to make it a little bit easier on people. I meant to do this. Maybe this will be easier. Alright, so we are officially 1/4 of the way done with floor 2. Man. Also, how do you guys like the corner flip? Oh, alright. Tower. It's not that bad, but I still failed. It's not that bad. This head is bad, and that's bad as well. That's bad. That's horrible. No, no, no. First outside section. How about you keep falling here anyway? Yes. That is evil. That is evil. That is very evil. How's the tower so far? Like out of 10. Out of 10. How's the tower? Oh no. Here comes the coughing. Alright, so you land there. You don't go there, bro. Right now that's a little bit easier. But holy, how did I do that first try? That one jump. Alright, so now let's make it a little bit easier on the player. Just kidding, we're not going to make it easier. We are not making it easier, guys. We are not making it easier. And let's. What am I saying? Just move the start position. Is this jump even possible? It's probably not possible. Also, this over here. Then you're a Sigma. A little bit better now. Floor looks a little bit better now. Now I truly need to test. Possible. You can make it at like a high jump or something like that. There are to that. Alright, but at least this is supposed to be possible. Because I already think I just learned the jump extremely. I didn't learn the jump by an extreme amount. It still isn't not possible. It still isn't possible. Oh my god, the jump is possible! Let's go! Oh my god, the jump is possible. How is this jump possible? I did not know that this jump was possible. How is this jump possible? Oh my god, I just did it again. I am the goat of Roblox. I am the goat of Geometry Dash. Because I be verifying the golden every single day, bro. You know what? Let's make a spike clip maze, shall we? Because everybody loves spike clipping, right? Everybody loves spike clipping. Let's make a spike clipping maze, alright? So, how do you pass this? Good question. I don't know. So, you go here, you can go there. So, you go. Man, that is hard. You go here. No, you go here. No, you go. I said Yu-Gi-Oh! That is horrible. That Wow, that is bad gameplay. Wow, that is bad gameplay. I am the creator of bad gameplay. This jump is horrible. Alright, Eden. And I am going to use ignore damage on this one. I still can't do it. You go here, you do the jump, you do a total jump right here, and then you go here, and then you land on there. So happy ending. So yeah, you basically can. Did I just what? So you basically can't touch that block right there. This block because it's can collide false. If you thought that was can collide true, then there's something wrong with you. Did I just rhyme on accident? But like you go here, you jump on the ice, you go. I don't know where you go, but you go. All right, we all start somewhere. There's a first for everything. All right, we are almost halfway done with the floor, and it's not looking so great. All right. I mean, the first floor wasn't looking so great at first, but it still looks like decent, I guess. The biggest part of the biggest problem is gonna be I don't know what to do with that. By the way, Citadel is so tall, it reaches the max height limit, so that's why this looks cramped. So if you're by the way, if you're wondering what all these color triggers are for, these looped color triggers are for, they're for the last floor, the rainbow floor. As you can see, if I go down here and look at this last floor, it is in fact changing color. It is in fact rainbow. Anyways, guys, I think it's time to end the stream right here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.